All right, y'all, welcome to the final month of the regular season, 2024 Boston Red Sox franchise. We're going to do this month a little bit different. Typically, we play a full series and give you the highlights. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn critical situations on, and we're just going to play every critical situation throughout the month, try and make that playoff push. If it comes down to it at the end, we will play a full game to try and make the playoffs. Our playoff roster, we did our September call-ups. Jason Hayward, we sent down. Brett Phillips has taken his place as the backup outfielder. And then David Hamilton we called up mainly as a pinch runner. And Emmanuel Valdez is back from his broken shin, so he's going to be kind of a utility guy for us, even though he's 0 for 8 this season. We also called up Cole Winn, who we picked up from the Rangers in that trade last year, the Chris Sale trade. So he is up as a bullpen arm / spot starter this month. Hopefully we don't have any injuries where he has to step in, but he's here. All right, at the start of the month, we are 72-64, 9 games back of the Rays in the AL East, so the division kind of seems out of reach. However, in the wild card, this says we're no games back in the wild card, but we're basically 3 games back of 3 teams tied. So we have a little bit of work to do, but we can definitely make the playoffs still. All right, first critical situation is the first game of the month. We're trying to close out this series with Texas with a huge win. We're up 4-3, bottom of the 9th. Kenley Jansen coming in to close it out. Nice. It's a big win. It's a big win. All right, huge situation here against the Orioles. We need this dub. Tristan Casas at the plate against Felix Bautista. No outs. Runner on second. Let's get it. Wow. Come on, Marcelo. Let's go, baby. This is all you. All right, let's close out another one with Kenley Jansen. Attaboy. Attaboy. Let's go. All right, so it looks like we gave up 5 runs in the 9th. We were up 6-2, so that's disappointing. We're going against Jason Adam. There's 1 out. Hunter Renfroe's up. We need to get something going because we lost the first game against Tampa Bay. Attaboy! Come on, let's go. Attaboy, let's go! Say, let's go, Massa. Okay, I got my dog in my lap. Go ball! Go ball! Yes, sir! All right, bottom of the 9th, 1 out against the Giants. We have 16 hits, but only 4 runs. Tristan Casas at the plate, 1 out. Tyler O'Neill on second. We just got to get a ball to the outfield, hit the grass. Let's go. Go ball. Drop. Let's go. Yes, sir. big moment for Tristan Casas. Another big moment against Jason Adam. Down by 1 run. We've scored 3 runs this inning so far. Hunter Renfroe's up. Nobody on. Let's get it. All right, y'all, 3 games left in the season, and we have clinched a wild card spot. We are going to the playoffs. Let's go ahead and get through these last 3 games and see what the bracket's looking like. All right, here's how the bracket breaks down. 1 and 2 seeds in the American League are the Rangers and the Rays. 1 and 2 seeds in the National League, the Dodgers and the Braves. 4 and 5 in the American League, playing in the wild card series, the Astros and your Red Sox. 3 and 6 playing in the wild card series, the Guardians and the White Sox. And then in the National League, 4 and 5 playing in the wild card series, you got the Mets and the Cubs. And then 3 and 6 in the wild card series, the Cards and the Padres. Pretty stacked playoffs. Awards really quickly. American League first, we got Brandon Lau. 45 home runs on the way to his first MVP. Bubba Shettenblad Jr. finished 2nd and 3rd. Cy Young, Jeffrey Springs for the Rays, 18 and 6 with Dylan Cease and Shane Bieber, 2nd and 3rd. Batting title, you got Aaron Judge hitting .318. Reliever of the year, Michael King with 47 saves. Rookie of the year, Ricky Dennison, followed by Nico Holsizer and Heston Kjerstad. Hank Aaron Award, Aaron Judge, followed by Trout and Benny Pasquantino. Gold Gloves now, pitcher, Joe Ryan. Catcher, Alejandro Kirk. First base, Josh Naylor for the Rangers. Second base, you got Andres Jimenez. Trevor Story for us comes in 3rd. Third base, Alex Bregman for the Astros. Shortstop, Jeremy Pena for the Astros. Left field, Masataka Yoshida, baby, let's go. Center field, you got Byron Buxton. Right field, you got Adolis Garcia with Hunter Renfroe coming in 2nd. Silver Sluggers now at DH, you got Eloy Jimenez. Verdugo came in 3rd there. Catcher, Shea Langeliers. First base, Vlad Jr. Second base, Brandon Lau. Third base, Jose Ramirez with Devers in 2nd. Shortstop, Bo Bichette. Outfield, you got Aaron Judge, Mike Trout, and our boy Hunter Renfroe. Let's go. With Tyler O'Neill coming in 5th, I guess, in outfield voting. Now for the National League, it's everybody's worst nightmare. Shohei Ohtani, MVP for the Dodgers and Cy Young. His 2nd straight year winning MVP and Cy Young. He just did it for the Angels last year. Just a dominant run for Shohei. Batting title, you got Will Smith, catcher for the Dodgers. Reliever of the year, Devin Williams. Rookie of the year, Bobby Miller for the Dodgers. Hank Aaron Award, Will Smith, Dodgers. Gold Gloves now, you got Jack Flaherty at pitcher. JT Realmuto for the Phillies. You got Trey Mancini at first. You got Nico Horner at 2nd. Third base, you got Nolan Arenado. Shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Left field, Jesus Sanchez. Center field, Michael Harris. Right field, Mookie Betts. Now Silver Sluggers, you got Shohei at DH. Will Smith at catcher. Pete Alonso at first. Tyro Estrada at 2nd. You got Austin Riley at 3rd. Trey Turner at short. Outfield now, you got Mookie Betts, Michael Harris, and Juan Soto. All right, running down some regular season stats for the team real quick. Alex Verdugo batting .290 with 30 home runs. Tyler O'Neill .270, 27 home runs, 858 OPS. Devers doing really well, 37 home runs. Brought that average back up a little bit. Masataka Yoshida .297, 882 OPS, 25 home runs. Trevor Story hit .245 for us, 22 home runs. Still not worth the contract. Hunter Renfroe, his first year back in Boston, .269, nice. 38 home runs, led the team. Tristan Casas, .270. It's a breakout year for him. I mean, look at that. Plus 18 in contact versus left. That's insane. Reese McGuire, .236. Adalberto Mondesi, Jorge Alfaro. Marcelo Meyer ends up batting .191 in 173 at-bats. It's not very good for his first year, but we're going to see if he can be a hero in the postseason for us. Pitchers now, I mean, all around, Eduardo Rodriguez, 14-12. He had a 3.62 ERA, 1.11 WHIP. Brian Bayo, 3.57 ERA, 1.25 WHIP. Big improvement for him this year. Martin Perez, 4.72 ERA with a 1.41 WHIP. He's just a rental for us, but he's starting to decline. Tanner Houck, 3.25 ERA, 1.27 WHIP, and Garrett Whitlock, 2.64 ERA, 1.06 WHIP. Very, very good. Let's see how Cole Winn did after we called him up. He went 4-1, which is good, but he had a 5.68 ERA, gave up 4 home runs and 12 run runs, 1.47 WHIP, but not bad, not bad. All right, y'all, it is time for the wild card series against the Astros. We got Garrett Whitlock against Framber Valdez leading us off. It's going to be not a super competitive series, but not because it's going to be boring. We are going to put up a lot of runs. I don't know what got into our Cheerios, but let's just take a look. Starting in the first inning, Rafael Devers wants to start us with a bang. He gets a curveball hung up and in, and he drives it over the right field fence. 1-0 Boston early in the game. Moving ahead now to the fourth inning, runners on first and second. Tyler O'Neill at the plate. He's going to take this one and send it to the left field fence. He's going to get to second easily, but the Red Sox are going to try and score 2, and Adalberto Mondesi is thrown out at the plate for the last out of the inning. 2-0 Boston after 4. Picking up now in the fifth inning, this is where things start to get away from Houston. Hunter Renfroe takes this pitch over the left field fence, drives it deep, 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 and that'll make it 3-0 Boston, but they're not quite done here in the fifth inning. Masataka Yoshida comes up against Valdez, and he's going to get a base hit up the middle. Runners hold at second and third, and that's going to load the bases with 2 outs. Boston is cooking up something delicious here. Framber Valdez is out. That's going to be the end of the road, a disappointing playoff start for the ace of the Astros staff. Here comes Braxton Garrett, and he's not going to do much better, folks. Jorge Alfaro here. First pitch, he's going to take it to left field. This one gets down. Yordan Alvarez has no clue how to field it. He ends up tumbling over himself. The base is clear. Alfaro in with a double. It's 6-0 Boston. Jumping ahead now to the next inning, Hunter Renfroe gets a hold of this one, sends it to the opposite field this time. It's going to find the gap. He's in for a double, clearing the bases, and that's going to make it 8-0 Boston, but they are not done. Tristan Casas gets jammed up a little bit, but this one finds grass and bounces out of the stadium, out of play for an automatic double. Now it's 9-0 Boston. Seth Martinez in the pitch. Masataka Yoshida doesn't really care who it is. He's going to make contact. So this one is driven to left field. It's 9-0. It's going to be caught, but the runners advance, making it 10-0 Boston. And now Jorge Alfaro coming up, looking to do a little bit more damage this game. 10-0 already. And he's going to take this one to the outfield, scoring the run. And finally, it's 11-0 after 6 for Boston. We'll go ahead and jump ahead to the 8th inning here. Aroldis Chapman coming in for the Astros. Not a high leverage situation for him here, but he can at least keep it to an 11-run game, right? No, sir. Hunter Renfroe is feasting so far, and he is going to send another pitch over the left field fence. It's 12-0 Boston. Moving ahead now, Jorge Alfaro just really making it happen. He's going to send the runner all the way from first to home. He's in there with a triple, and Boston takes a 13-0 lead. Now, 9th inning, runners on first and second. Joely Rodriguez in. Jeremy Pena is going to find the right field grass here. The Astros are on the board, and that's going to be the only run that they score this game. Really dominant performance from the Boston Red Sox pitching staff. Joely Rodriguez able to strike out Yordan Alvarez here. And all around, the Red Sox really make a huge impression, picking up the win, going up 1-0 in the wild card series against the Astros, and they can advance with a win tomorrow. All right, y'all. Game 2 wild card series against the Astros. Eduardo Rodriguez against Christian Javier. After a 13-1 drubbing in Game 1, we can pick up a dub here and advance to the ALDS against the Texas Rangers, who we had a really competitive series with earlier in the year. So let's hop into it. Third inning is where we're going to get the action started. 2 outs. Hunter Renfroe is feeling it. He had 2 home runs yesterday, and goodbye. I mean, this one is just, there was no doubt about it. It's 1-0 Boston after 3. We're going to jump ahead now to the 5th inning. Masataka Yoshida at the plate. It's 2-0. And he's going to drill this one. No doubt about this one. A great bat flip there. And the Red Sox are really on fire. 4-0. Jumping ahead now, 7th inning, Masataka Yoshida up again. He's going to take this one the other way. It gets just past the third baseman, Alex Bregman. It gets into the outfield. A nice double for Yoshida to set up a huge run for the Red Sox. And it's going to be kicked off by Hunter Renfroe. Going deep again. His 4th of the postseason here in the 2nd game so far. The Red Sox are up 6-0, but they're not quite done yet. Later on in the 7th, Tyler O'Neill here. Got a runner on first. He's going to get a hold of one. It's going to bounce into left field. He's going to have a double here. Runners on 2nd and 3rd now. Only 1 out for the Red Sox, and they are just on fire this series. That brings up Jorge Alfaro. He's going to take this one. He gets jammed up a little bit, but he does enough to get it to the outfield, and it'll be a sacrifice fly. 7-0 Boston. And that'll bring up Tristan Casas with a runner on 3rd and 2 outs. And he goes opposite field. This one's going, and gone. Another home run, and it's 9-0 Red Sox. What if I told you the fireworks weren't quite over yet? 8th inning here, Yoshida, he does it again. That ball is off the bat like a rocket. But let me tell you something. It's 10-0 Boston, and they're looking to top their performance from last night. Next batter, Hunter Renfroe, his 5th home run in 2 games. 5 home runs this postseason against the Astros. Hunter Renfroe really justifying that free agent signing. And then let me tell you something. Tristan Casas is starting to feel it. He is becoming the star that the Red Sox always wanted him to be. Another home run for him, his 2nd of the night. That's going to make it 12-0 Boston, and they will win. Final score, 12-0 Boston, go into the ALCS, 25-1. They outscored the Astros. What a series from the Red Sox. Alright, y'all, that's it for this episode. I appreciate y'all tuning in. We made the playoffs. We beat the crap out of the Astros. I've already got some gameplay recorded of next series, and I promise you it is more competitive. So make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Turn those notifications on so you know when the next episode is live. And I appreciate y'all. As always, peace.